All right, guys, welcome back. It's me, Daniel, with Modern Investments. Hope you're doing well. I've changed my new slogan. It is now modernmagicinvestments.com. For those of you who want to go to the website, I'm selling new product exclusive Hasbro Hobby Direct products. That's what I'm selling. This is Finance Friday for you guys. I wanted to talk to you guys more about, no, I'm not doing modern cards ever. For those of you asking me all the time, will I do standard? Will I do modern? Will I do foiled stuff that curls up like a donut? No, I have no interest. I am going to talk about Finance Friday, and today's video is very, very interesting. So hold on to your seat. It's going to be a wild ride. Another Diet Coke commercial. All right. So this is basically the question was posed. And I'm going to kind of answer it this way. If I'm looking to, because I talk a lot about Magic Gathering investing, how to increase, how to spend and invest in Magic. I was posed the question, how are you supposed to actually get the income to actually purchase those items? Because what happens is, if you are not able to actually afford the extra product to invest, and you can't even actually get there, how does that actually occur? So, the way I'm going to look at it is, it's so funny, by the way, there's like two dogs walking around. I don't know if I'm going to get bitten to death. So, at least the camera's running. So, if I die, just tell Rudy, stop hoarding all those reserve list cards. Sell that shitty ass modern product he has. All right. Sorry, pay attention now. All right. So the question is, how do you actually get the money to get to a point to invest in Magic cards? Okay. All right. So I wrote down the top 5 things I could think about in no particular order is this. Number one is to start a business. That's right. You can start a card shop in Jacksonville, Florida, compete with Rudy right next door. I think there's an office space available, and you can have your own card shop. And he is exactly right, by the way. Don't ever start a card shop. It is a horrible investment. It is very difficult to make money in this type of marketplace. It's very high in overhead, a lot of labor. It has to be a labor of love, because you'll be sitting there all the time sorting cards, dealing with people coming in sick, calling in sick, not showing up, whatever. And then you have the great fiasco of what I just introed, this Hobby Direct thing by Wizards, where they actually said, hey, look, we're offering a product that's not to distributors, not to LGS stores, but exclusively on our mothership website. And you can only buy this thing from our website. The one thing I can agree with is that probably they're offering this product because of the reason that there's been so many people that have broken in to the products and resealed and done this, mumbo jumbo. So I think that's a valid reason. The whole Hobby Direct thing with Wizards, I have to say, is it has become a really polarizing topic. But I think because of the issues of LGS stores, apparently there's stores that are actually resealing certain product or not giving out the product. I think this Hobby Direct thing actually might have some validity to it. I don't think it's the best move, but I think that they should have probably addressed it a little bit differently. So I think, though, maybe in the back of their minds, they just do not want the resealing product issue and not addressing it. So they're going to offer just only from Wizards or Hasbro Direct. But in talking about LGS stores, do you see the issue with that? If you started a store and basically Wizards is essentially offering a product that is now not exclusive to your store, and then they offer products that are warped, warped cards. They offer product that is not that spectacular. The EV is pretty bad. There's all these slew of issues with the Grand Prix attendance and also the game itself. It's getting boring to some people. There's wallet fatigue going on. As a hobby LGS store, if you're starting a business, it's very difficult. And you think as one of the 5 things to make extra money, you think, man, this is a cakewalk. I could just start up VintageMagic.com and compete with Daniel, VintageMagic.com too, and compete with me. And but the thing is, you could do that, and that's perfectly fine. But it's going to cost you so much capital and so much, kind of building up your clientele, doing your marketing. There's so much more to it, starting a business, than just getting income. So I'm not saying that starting a business is a horrible thing. I think having a business is harder than you think. Now let's talk about a business that's not Magic the Gathering, like something like you have a taco stand, or you basically have some other your own business and merchandising, fashion, I don't know, anything else, consulting. So yeah, if you are a corporate America guy, which you love your job or you don't like your job, whatever, and you start a business and you supplement your income, sure, that could potentially be extra income for you to basically create income to invest in other assets like Magic the Gathering. All right, next thing, number 2, things that you can basically, ways to get more money to invest in Magic. Then you can have other investments, and maybe you don't want to invest in Magic. You want to invest in real estate, or you want to invest in gold. Don't ever do that. All right, I'll talk about that later. Number 2 is lottery or gambling. So obviously you guys are probably laughing at this, but it's true. There are some you could win the lottery. You could gamble and do it on the side, play poker. I know people who have done this, so don't think I'm crazy by saying this, but people have gambled and played poker or blackjack, card counting. They think they're some kind of crazy card counter guy. I don't know. But they have made hundreds of thousands of dollars, and some people have made millions off doing that. Now, do I suggest it? No. This is probably the most far-fetched, most difficult way to make extra income, but that is one of the ways. All right, number 3 is inheritance. Okay, this is pretty obvious. So if you were lucky enough to have a loved one, not lucky as in they passed away, but lucky enough where they actually had their brains focused on investing. They actually were smart. They're maybe a great-grandfather, your great-grandfather's sister's turtle. I mean, whatever. You can basically have a lump sum of cash or real estate or assets or stocks or, I don't know, $2 million of shares of ExxonMobil, dividends probably 3 to 4 to 5%, whatever. Sometimes you live off that the rest of your life and, extra income, right? So whatever your inheritance is, there is a way to reuse that money to reinvest, redistribute. So that is a way to get money for Magic Gathering investing. Number 4 is double your job or your ability to work. So let me explain that. Basically what that means is you are basically, let's say you work a 40-hour work week, or those of you in corporate America who love your jobs, work 50 hours for the same pay as a 40-hour person would. Anyway, so basically you work 60 hours, let's say, at a job. But let's say you actually do another part-time job on the side. Or let's say you also do something on the weekends. You mow lawns on the weekends, or you use your skills that you have at your current job and you do it as a contracting type of thing and do it on the side. You could call day trading as part of it. I consider that in the job category because you're just using your current money to reinvest, and basically it takes more time, right? Now, those of you might say, well, Dan, I have a job like real estate agent where I can basically do day trading. I can do this on the side and blah, 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 blah. Okay, fine. You could do that, but you're still doing more jobs, right? So that my whole point is you are going to do more job. You're trading time to basically make more money, then in turn use it for Magic Gathering investing, or you could use it towards real estate, other stocks, bonds, whatever you want to do. All right, number 5, and I'm going to tie this all in here in a minute, is decrease your spending or decrease or increase your savings. This kind of plays together. People don't manage their savings in America or parts of the world, and it's very hard for people to actually, people want to buy stuff. They are attracted to all the fabulous marketing, the awesome Diet Coke richness of the taste. They want to buy luxury items. They want to go convenience stores and buy the bottled water that's $10 or whatever it is. They want to buy chewing gum. I mean, Starbucks. You know who's buying Starbucks? I like Starbucks, but guys, it is a luxury item. So if you can cut back on luxury spending and you can cut back on things like that, you will see improvement. And then in turn, you could double your savings. So what I mean by that is by actually not spending more, you actually are cutting back on certain unnecessary depreciable asset purchases, like a boat. A boat is a depreciation asset. Like a car. You could just walk and ride your motorcycle, or you can ride your bike, or just walk or take the bus like everybody else would, right? So there's ways to cut your spending, and there's ways to save more. Maybe every week, you decide, okay, I'm going to save $100, or maybe start with $20 or something. Basically, if you start with $20 and then say, you know what, I'm going to increase that to $40, or maybe $200 if you're doing 100, and just keep increasing, and see if you can increase that the savings so you can have more of a rainy day fund or other investing income. It does work if you try it. All right, so all 5 of these things: starting a business, having a lottery situation, which probably never happen, inheritance, double the number of jobs you take, or double your workload, or whatever it is. Number 5 is saving double or saving more, or cutting your spending. So out of all those 5 things, all of that doesn't freaking matter. This entire piece of paper means shit. It means crap, right? It means nothing to people. Nothing at all. It means nothing if you don't do one basic thing. If you don't buy the new Guilds of Ravnica Masterpiece Edition box, you're an idiot. That's it. End of the video. You're an idiot. If you do not buy that box from Hobby Direct, you're an idiot. No, I'm kidding. The reason why people fail, they do all those other 5 things, and all BS aside, is because of the fact that they do not have any discipline. That's right. That's it. They have no discipline. You can save all the money you want. You can do all those things, but you have no discipline. You have this urge. You have this sensation where you have more money in your account, and you're like, you know what? I need to get a nicer haircut. I gotta spend like $40 at that little haircut place over there. No. I want to go and, look a little nicer. I want to stop, wearing this crappy $10 Old Navy V-neck, and I want to start improving my fashion sense, and I want to look differently. I want to look better. I deserve that. I just made a big sale. I just sold an elephant to a guy at his house, and he made a ring around it, and he started a circus. I deserve that because I'm a good salesman. Well, here's the deal. The lack of discipline in yourself is what's going to make you not succeed. Because the reality is, even if you have double the income, you work double or triple the jobs, and you're just absolutely amped on Diet Coke all the time, all that money is destroyed. It's gone because of the fact that you like to spend more money. You're undisciplined in your spending. Or you have a gambling problem. Maybe you're not disciplined and you have an addiction. Or maybe you have an issue with like eating. You like to eat only the best, finest foods in the world. And you have an issue with just always going out to eat. Some people have that. Some of you might have a shopping addiction. Some of you might just want to shop, buy. It doesn't matter about what you buy. You just want to go out there and spend. And it feels good to use your credit card. It feels good to be in the mix of all those people in the retail shops. And you made all that money. You got an inheritance. You got inheritance from your roosters, dogs, cat, and you basically got millions of dollars and you're spending it like crazy. So it doesn't matter how much money you have inherited. You end up spending everything. More like normal spending, like guys like Mike Tyson. Look at him. He had hundreds of millions of dollars. 20, 30, 40 million dollars for a fight, whatever the hell it was. Lamborghinis, whatever, gambling. I don't know. Guys like Charles Barkley, he gambled quite a bit too. Guys like who make tons of money, people make tons of money and they destroy it because they have no discipline. Discipline is a fundamental thing in order to actually have money to invest in other assets and other investable vehicles like Magic the Freaking Gathering. Do you have the discipline? No, let me ask you. Do you have the discipline? Look at these dogs. What the hell is going on? Look at these guys. They're going to kill me. I'm about to run away. Guys, I'm scared. Do you have the discipline? For God's sake, this dog is going to kill me. Do you have the discipline? Do you have the discipline not... Jesus, I'm actually afraid. Hey, go away. No. Do you have the discipline? Do you have the discipline today to basically look in the mirror and make changes in your life so you can get financial freedom? Do you have the discipline to run faster than 2 dogs? Look at this crap. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding, dude. Look at that. They're like wolves. Okay. All right, guys, I'm going to cut this video. This is getting stupid. I can't even cut. Okay, here's the deal. All summary. Do you have the discipline today to make the decisions in your life to have financial freedom and not ruin what you did? And those 5 things that I just talked about, you could easily break those and destroy any opportunity for a legacy, to pay off your house, to make changes for your family, right? So your wife doesn't have to work, or your husband doesn't have to work. Your kids can have their college paid for, whatever. All those things require discipline. And lack of discipline is the number one. It's the reason why any of those 5 things will break. Anything will break. Sure, you may have an addiction, but the thing is, your discipline to follow through on the road out of the addiction is critical. Your ability to actually, oh my God, look at this guy. What the hell's wrong with this place? I'm getting out of here. All right, you know what? I'm cutting the video. If I'm dead, tell Rudy to stop taking all my damn cards. Tell him to stop buying those serendipity freaks. Damn it.